Good morning, Internet. I did all my practice all this time negotiating with Jesus. So, the big, uh, the big picture, I can't think of the word I want. Big picture is I would like to continue to progress. Uh, my plan is I just changed my outdoor landscape, so I put down patio blocks right against my house. I'm going to push all my landscaping out, so that as people come into my residence, I'm going to turn my garage into kind of a studio, is what I think. So, a garage studio, my cars can live outdoors. If I sell the house, which to me, you have to plan several different options. So, I want a buyer to find the property valuable, and I want the most buyers possible. So if I have a studio in my garage, that really limits who wants to buy a garage studio. Well, it could easily be an in-law suite. The same setup could be an in-law suite. That raises to me an amount of the desirability of the property, because in-law suites seem like that's going to be a coming thing. And lastly, if I had to, I should be able to take down the walls easily. It's not going to be an insane modification. Then it'll be a garage where you can park your cars and walk in a side door. Garage with a door. So all that to be said, that I do have a master plan, but I'm also in the retirement age, so all this has to happen in a reasonably short time. So then if I have that studio space and dedicated space for videos, and maybe for as a small business, people could come in and do videos. That seems like the digital world, the virtual world is coming into its own, and that's a plan. So that's the plan. So if I have that dedicated space, and if I am fully retired, which it's not clear that I'll ever be able to fully retire, I'm kind of a poor man, so I will have to keep working. So it's not clear how this all works out, but leveling up is my game. I want to level up. So I'm an average player. Have played my whole life, learned all the chords, and learned how to play songs, so I could copy almost any song, unless it's just ridiculously sophisticated. If it's chords with a little picking, I could probably figure it out. And I understand chords and rhythm. So a lot of people say use a metronome. I think that's right, because you have to fit what you're doing into time. And the only way people really enjoy a song is if they can get it. They get that there's a beat. They understand that there's a pattern, and it never changes. They can follow. If it does change, they get where you're going. You take them on a journey. So leveling up means I already know chords. I'm already good at timing. I'm pretty good at songs, but I have to see the notes instantly and understand what they are. A C. And this would be first inversion. Root. Root. So I need to see these things instantly, and I'm getting there. So leveling up is finding the routines through tutors, not me, but tutors who can shed some light on it, and then practice daily. Pick a few routines that you can learn something, practice it daily until you get it, and then maybe look for something else. But keep practicing these new things until they become really strong. The force is strong with this one. And then all of a sudden you're in a different zone. So I'm doing my Daniel Seraph triads. I'm doing my melody Molly Tuttle picking. Daniel Seraph triads. Key of C. I do my exercises to find notes. So I do an A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I do my ABCs, so I'm practicing a few things over and over. Right now it's the inversions, and next it has to be something like intervals. So in really enjoyable music, to me, the musician understands intervals, and it's saying it would be really a surprise and really feel great if you'd go from the 1 to the 6. So there's an E, so you went to the 6th, then you went to the E, D, C, D, E to the 3rd. Six, 3. So there's a feel to that. So that's probably the next thing I'll do. So this is going to be just a short video. That's about enough. I'm going to keep working on my root. First inversion. Second inversion. Which is the shape of the chords that I play. The D shape, A shape, E shape. That is always the second inversion. So these things are coming to me. I'm continuing to level up. Let's keep going. And let's change the world with our musical gifts.